And 10 epic summer spots under $50 per day. Mapped out now. 10 epic summer spots under $50 per day. Mapped out now. Pack light, spend less, explore more. Let's go. I open the door, toss a small backpack on a table. The camera jumps into motion. Fast, cheap, insanely beautiful travel that actually feels like discovery, rather than a checklist. I love cheap travel because it makes you creative. You improvise. You meet people. You eat weird food at midnight. You end up with stories. Today I'm mapping a route that threads through 10 stops. $50 per day is not fantasy, it's reality. Each stop has a quick number. There are beaches that feel like postcard splurges, and beaches that feel like secret living rooms you can crash in for pennies. First on the list, a wide, cheap access Mediterranean cove. Local buses cost a few euros, the beach is free. I'll show drone sweeps of turquoise water, slow-mo of waves, on-screen tag that says transport 3 euros, meals 8 euros. The beats are quick. Arrive, find a cheap chair, buy grilled corn from a vendor, jump in. Second, an Eastern European Black Sea stretch hostels 2 blocks from the sand. Local ferries cost pocket change. I'll call out the exact bus line and the ferry window times so you're not guessing when the cheap route runs. Keep evenings simple. Sunset beers with locals, free street music. Third, a Southeast Asian island beach. Longtail boats shuttle you for a few dollars. Lunch is street cart noodles that fill you up for less than $2. Markets are where your budget stretches and your taste buds do the heavy lifting. First market, a bustling night bazaar. Skewers here cost next to nothing. I walk camera first down the aisle. I bite into a smoky skewer. Price flash, 80 cents per skewer. Second market, a riverside market known for steamed buns and fresh juices. Steaming baskets stacked high. And the moment juice is poured into a plastic cup. Price overlay, $1.20. Why it works? Portion size. Why it works? Flavor punch. Why it works? Refill options. Third, a European market with artisan cheap eats, savory pies, cheap espresso, crispy fries. You can build a full meal under 6 euros. I count the exact change in my hand. The vendor points to the dish that sells fastest. Tasting tip, share plates. Tasting tip, go for texture over novelty. Final beat, quick montage of bites and price callouts. Hostels are the currency of cheap travel. Social, affordable, and sometimes life-saving. First, a classic dorm walkthrough, bunk beds, lockers, shared kitchen, on-screen nightly rate, $8 to $15. Pros, community. Pros, free maps. Pros, last-minute travel buddies. Cons, noise. Cons, limited privacy. Quick tip, pack earplugs. Quick tip, tuck valuables in a coded locker. Second, private rooms in co-living spaces. On-screen nightly rate, $20 to $30. Booking hack, week-long discounts. Booking hack, off-peak check-in times. Booking hack, neighborhood swaps. Move one station out and save half. Matrix overview, dorm versus private. Matrix cost. Matrix comfort. Matrix social factor. Matrix work friendliness. Tip, book early for summer. Tip, look for free breakfast. Tip, check reviews for bed quality. Save money, join hostel loyalty programs. Save money, use local sim deals for cheap booking. Save money, barter for longer stays. Trains are transport and theater. Windows that reframe the world at affordable rates. First route, a coastal European route. Cliffs rolling by from the carriage window. Tunnels and dramatic portals, cheap regional tickets shown on screen. Sit on the coastal side for sunset views. Grab a coffee on board, use station kiosks for discounted passes. Second route, an Asian mountain rail. Rice terraces from the carriage. Tiny stations where locals hop on sleeper cabin interiors for overnight travel. Daytime scenic runs for quick trips. Night trains save hotel costs and add atmosphere. Booking strategy. Regional ticket offices. Booking strategy. Ticket app demos and early seats. Booking strategy. Local train cards for short, unlimited travel pack light for train restrooms. Where to store luggage. underseat, or in racks. Hop off at a tiny station, grab station street food, take 10 quick photos, hop the next train. Sunset framed through glass. Animated map lines zooming along the route. Cheap ticket badge glowing on screen. The magic is in towns that didn't get Instagram famous yet. First Pick, a stone village tucked behind vineyards. First Pick, with bus links to get you there. Homestays for under $20 per night. I interview a local shop owner. Ask about harvest season. Come for the festival when costs dip and hospitality rises. Second Pick, a riverside hamlet reachable by slow ferry. Meals are cooked by families. Prices are simple. No pricing games. Explain why these towns stay cheap. Low tourist infrastructure, local supply chains, community hosting. Third Pick, a former industrial town turned arts enclave. Murals and cheap studios sprout up. Weekend markets bring life and bargains. I narrate steps to find these spots. Regional travel forums, hostel maps, talk to locals tactics, practical tips, respect local rhythms, bring cash for smaller vendors, learn a few phrases to get better prices and invites. Finish with a quiet night walk shot, the feeling that cheap equals authentic if you choose well. This is a 24-hour blueprint for a backpacker in one city. Efficient, cheap, memorable. Start at dawn, wake in a hostel, quick shower, grab a $1 coffee, head to a free walking tour. On-screen cost breakdown updates in real time so viewers can track the daily spend. Mid-morning, hit a cheap museum, local temple with a low entry fee, street lunch at a market for under $3. Skip the tourist tram, take a local bus, see real neighborhoods. Bargaining at a stall for souvenirs afternoon, rent a cheap bike, use the city bike share, visit a viewpoint. Take photos. Evening, communal dinner at a hostel. Cheap rooftop eatery. Nightly totals stay under $15-25. Nightlife, low-key local bar. Live music cover, charge minimal or absent. Totals on screen so the viewer knows exactly how the math works for a day of backpacking. Sunsets are free and cinematic if you find the right vantage. First, a beach headland where tides push golden light across wet sand. I give timing tips. Arrive 45 minutes before sunset, scout for tide lines, and bring a headlamp for the walk back. Price: free, except for your transport and maybe a cheap snack. Second, a mountain ridge with a short approach trail that rewards you with layered colors. I'll include a quick gear list for sunset chases, light jacket, tripod, or a steady hand and snacks to share. Third, an urban rooftop vantage, where city skylines melt into dusk. Small fee or free with a cafe purchase. Etiquette: ask permission, tip staff, and respect locals. Practical notes: avoid peak tourist sunset spots if you want solitude. Check weather and golden hour apps, and always have a backup location if clouds block the view. Each with a small price tag or free label, and the emotional payoff. Moments cost nothing but attention. This is where the numbers get real. Split screen. Europe versus Asia, showing exact daily totals for the same experience. Start with a breakfast split screen. Espresso and pastry in Lisbon versus street noodles in Chiang Mai. The visual math is clean. Lodging plus food plus local transport plus activities equals daily total. Next, compare transport. Regional train in Europe versus local bus in Asia. Show ticket screenshots with price differences. I'll narrate how exchange rates, local taxes, and tourist surcharges alter the real cost. Show a spreadsheet animating the totals. Highlight where savings are possible: food, local transit, and off-peak lodging. Then, compare activities, museum entry, local temple donation, boat tour, public ferry, and the cost differential for similar experiences. I'll add a few hacks. Use city passes only if you plan to visit several paid sites, and always check student or youth discounts. Finally, 3 bundled sample days: ultra cheap, balanced, and comfort. Quick rule of thumb: Asia tends to win for raw day-to-day cost, but Europe has cheap pockets. Do your route smartly. Cheap nights can be the richest storytelling. Start with a market-turned nightlife alley where street performers, food stalls and low-cover bars make for a full evening under $15. Price overlays appear on local culture moments that don't cost much. Watch, listen, participate respectfully. Adventure activities can be budget. Trails, cliff jumps in safe spots, public ferries with views respect locals, mind safety. Keep noise down, late pack light, spend less, explore more. Let's go. The map will be your spine. The local stories are the meat. Turn up the volume. Fast, honest, useful.